Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And he gets the bucket.
And the height of ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon goes in. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's Ingram on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Fultz against Ball, and that one good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ingram finds Holiday. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Passes to Fultz. Here's the lob to Fournier. Ball against Vucevic. Here's Fournier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Here's Williamson. Favors. That one's not going to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Ball with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Taken away by Holiday. Pushing it up. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Fultz against Ball. Fultz the pass to Gordon. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier from down in the low post. It goes.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Here's Holiday. That shot off. Isaac with some nice D. Orlando leading by 4. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And in college, Redick was an all-time leading scorer. Years later, he's still a top producer. Great shooting ability is really something you can bank on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Augustine, right wing. Ennis passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Redick. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And there's the pass to Hart. Here's Melly. Back to Hart. Second chance shot. Crafty move. Up again. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Got it up. No good on the shot. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Augustine in at the 1 spot. Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross against Redick. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hart. Here's Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but didn't have any opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Hits out that one from Ennis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Back to Jackson. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Okafor kicks to Hart. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Carter-Williams. The Pelicans make their last shot. No good from Ross.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Hart. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. The Magic trail by 4. Now here's Fultz. Dishes it to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Holiday. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Fournier gets a wide open look. Cracks in the tray. Fournier's got 7.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Holiday against Fultz. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. To the paint. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Hart. New Orleans in the lead. Ball kicks to Hayes. Left side Favors. Ball up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Fast break. Here we go. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
Ball from long range. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Holiday looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For New Orleans, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Now here's Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Now here's Ingram. Redick bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Ingram passes the ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Now here's Redick. Pass to Williamson. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is terrific. Rolling hard after setting the pick. This guy is a terrific screen and roll player.
Carter Williams dishes to Ross. Left side, Gordon. That shot missing. Good D by Williamson. Favors passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Down low and stolen by Favors. Ingram attacking. And it's sent back by Isaac. Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Favors passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Gordon passes it to Vucevic. And stolen by Favors. To the inside. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Ross. Lays it up off the glass.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
The drive by Redick. The Pelicans have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. And this comes in for Gordon. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Augustine. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Jackson passes to Williamson. Now here's Hayes. Back to Williamson. Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Back to Augustine. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Back to Hart. Over to the wing. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Holiday. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. And Redick, here we go. Missed inside. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Redick's got the ball. Hart, that's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Fournier, and the layup is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Melly. Here's Hart. He's covered by Isaac. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Pelicans trail by 4. Outside, ball. To the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson in the post. Vucevic defending, and that one's good. Williamson.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Holiday brings the double team. Orlando needs to get off his shot. Gordon, the pass to Ross. Over Holiday, and it's Orlando with another.
Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Count that one.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Ross against Holiday. Here's Fultz. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Gordon. Isaac right side. Ross kicks to Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. Isaac left side. Baseline Jay on the way, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Favors in the post. Vucevic on him. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Got it!
And how about the focus of Ingram? Not getting overtaken by the heat of the moment, nailing the shot in the face of the defender.
Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Here's the three. Off target. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Gordon finds Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so
that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fultz looking around, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fultz against Morant. Fultz, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
The pass to Brooks. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay. Look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And they double up Morant. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jones against Augustine. And the basket by Jones.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here is Augustine. Gordon against Jackson. Gordon kicks to Fournier. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jones. That shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Fournier into the lane. Vucevic trying to get open. Memphis leading, and here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac right side. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jackson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the dunk by Jackson.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jaren Jackson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Carter-Williams, the pass to Bamba. Ross, that's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Over to the left wing. Anderson in the post. Good on the shot.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Ross for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. right around the middle of the road.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders.
Oh! I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fultz is checked in. Memphis leading by 4. Morant passes to Clark. And Bamba comes to help. And finished off by Morant.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in for Anderson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Gordon. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Brooks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. You see why right there.
Augustine with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Pass to Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutteridge is checked in. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Jones. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Fultz.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. The dish to Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Fournier. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones in the post, and by Augustine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now Carter Williams. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And it's Gordon penetrating up and in on the layup. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. Valanciunas has got the lead back up to 9 now for Memphis. Fournier gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
The drive by Brooks, and the shot goes in. Brooks has got 6.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
And here's Fultz. 8 points for him. Isaac finds Gordon. Back to Isaac. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Gordon, and it's James Hennison for Fournier. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Left side Anderson. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. Score in many different ways.
The Magic trail by 10. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stolen by Winslow. Fast break Memphis. Brooks leading the charge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Feeds to Ennis. Six to shoot. To the middle. Here's Ross. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Bamba. No good. Unable to end this run. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant surveying the D. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's foul number 2 for him. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Fultz. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
For the Magic, Gordon comes in for Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter Williams. Melton's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Fultz. He's got 8. The pass to Ross. And it's Melton with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Fultz. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first points in this one.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
And there's the feed to Clark. Anderson outside to the left side wing. Clark against Fultz. Count it. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 18. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Ross. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Clark inside. It's good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. Value each possession.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. Outside Fournier. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Here's Melton. And he drops it in from the low post. Melton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Winslow, the pass to Melton. Now here's Morant. From deep three-point range, and Vucevic pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Jackson. That one falls.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fournier with the ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. From deep. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Melton. Passes it to Jackson. Down low. Out to Morant. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Fournier against Brooks. Now Morant. And the three off target. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fournier against Brooks. 13 feet away. Fournier's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. And here's Valanciunas. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Ross for three. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Now here's Brooks. Winslow finds Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. The three from Morant. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
For three, Ross. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here is Ross. And the miss. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd. Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Magic. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Right side, Gordon passes it to Fournier. Kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Fournier in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Gordon the pass to Isaac over Love, and the basket by Isaac.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now, here's Garland. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Isaac. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
There's the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Sexton for 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Oh, Vucevic in position. Fultz finds Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that one's good by Porter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here is Augustine. Isaac outside. Pass to Gordon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Sexton for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Lob pass to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Here's Windler. Vucevic defending. Nance dishes to Thompson. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Orlando leading. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
So for the Magic, Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Sexton attacking.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams. A fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
Stolen by Bamba. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And the jam by Ross.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thompson passes to Porter. Tipped away. Out to Nance. Porter against Vucevic. Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, we've got Evan Fournier. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fultz finds Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
To the inside. Here's Ennis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ennis has got his first points of the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Garland with it. Defended now by Fournier. It's deflected. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Fultz, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, Vucevic in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And stolen by Fournier. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Bamba passes to Ennis. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ennis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Garland, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Fournier passes to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And here's Love for 3. He doesn't hit that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Bamba trying to break free, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Garland with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Garland. The Magic have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Pass to Fournier. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Porter against Fournier. Vucevic with the block. And the pass to Garland. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Fultz. For 3, Fournier. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel? And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Sexton, and the basket is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Sexton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Augustine passes to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Osman. Got a piece of it.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Vucevic against Thompson. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And it's Sexton penetrating. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Isaac finds Gordon. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Gordon dishes to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Augustine. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
Sexton for 3. That one misses. The Magic go the other way with it. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Pass to Isaac. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Gordon. He's off on that one. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 6 points.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Augustine looking around. Outside Gordon. There's the dish to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And when Ross gets ahead of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
59 seconds left in the 3rd. Augustine passes to Ross. Back to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Gordon. Here's Carter Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Offensive rebound. Thompson goes back up. And Garland has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 4 this quarter. 19 seconds left in the third. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 14. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Nance with it. Thompson inside, over Gordon, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Magic. They lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Gordon out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's Fultz in at the point. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Windler for the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Here's Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Clock at 6. Fultz finds Fournier. Teardrop shot. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 14.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Sweet little floater. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Passes it to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Feeds it to Gordon. They shoot again. Now Ross. And the jam by Ross.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Now the pass to Windler. Garland kicks to Osman. To the paint, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Gordon goes in, stolen by Garland. Vucevic against Love. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Andre Drummond.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Ross. A three ball. Vucevic trying to get open. No good from Ross. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Love the pass to Drummond. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Ross with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And so Orlando again turning it over. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Over in the corner, Osman. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. He feeds it to Gordon. And that one is good. And the Magic lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Aaron Gordon.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Sexton's shot is good.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Fultz looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Pass to Fournier. Fultz against Ball. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Fultz. And stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
Holiday against Fournier. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. Vucevic with the bucket.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Ingram with the steal. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Ingram.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Right side Fournier. At the elbow, Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Here's Jackson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Redick finds Hayes. Back to Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hayes down low. Vucevic on him. Hayes, no good. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Hart. And it's sent back by Isaac. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Augustine's running, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Hart. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Redick. Doesn't go for him. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Isaac. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. At the tip, great positioning on the putback.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Hart. Redick passes to Okafor. Back to Hart, and they get it. It's tipped. 4 on the clock. Okafor kicks to Hart. Shoots over Isaac, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Ennis. Rebounded by Hart.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And Bamba pulls it down.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Tries to save it, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Ingram with it. Cloak loose. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this.
It's all tied in Orlando. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Fournier out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the small forward position. Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
And really impressed with the aggressive nature of Isaac. He takes charge whenever he is driving with that kind of force to the rim.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. He doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Fournier gets a wide open look, hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ennis. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter. Augustine looking around. Makes it off the glass. Augustine's got the game tied up here for the Magic. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Favors dishes the ball. Back to Favors. Ingram passes to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Ball against Augustine. Fades away. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Vucevic in position, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Basket counts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. Yeah, Holiday focused there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom 3rd of the league.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Evan Fournier. Terrence Ross comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
Carter-Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Jackson passes to Okafor. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. And a change for the Pelicans. Redick is checked in. Hart the pass to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Okafor missing. And Ross with the slam.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Passes to Okafor. Back to Redick. 6 to shoot. Here's Melly. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Okafor kicks to Hart. The putback, rebounded by Isaac. Here's Ross, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that's a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground, to slam that one home.
Williamson, the pass to Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. On the wing, Holiday. Ingram dishes to Favors. Isaac with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Gordon. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Ingram wide open. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
So for the Magic, Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Vucevic down low. Covered by Hayes. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists in the game. And Holiday kicks the ball. Knocks it loose. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Gordon. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ball, the pass to Holiday. Dishes to Hayes. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Ball with the bucket.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Augustine finds Gordon. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
To the middle. And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Williamson against Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
The first one falls. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious when he came into the league.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Magic leading by 14. Now here's Carter Williams. And there's the pass to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Bamba, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Isaac into the three. This is out there for Orlando.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Holiday. It's Redick on the wing. To the inside. Here's Melly, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Here's Ross. Oh!
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
And that one's good by Favors.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
To the paint, here's Gordon, and it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 18. And Holiday kicks to Hart. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nicolo Melli. And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a Manny. That was a facial.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here come the Magic again. Orlando with the fast break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
It's Redick on the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Favors can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Isaac. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Gordon against Williamson. Gordon the pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Favors. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. And Holiday has it in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for Jrue Holiday.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Outside Holiday. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Isaac outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Vucevic throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Holiday surveying the floor. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Fournier gets a wide open look. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. They double him with Vucevic from 11 feet away. No good from Valanciunas. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. The pass to Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. A pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Fultz against Morant. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here is Brooks following the score by Aaron Gordon. Brooks, the pass to Morant. To halt the... Oh, wow!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Passes it to Isaac. Here's Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Brooks covering. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Melton. Kicks it out to Jones. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Bamba. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now here comes Jones leading the break. With the putback. Vucevic with the rebound. Orlando leading by 6. Now here's Ennis. Plays it up and banks it in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. To the left wing. Anderson outside, inside. Floats one up, and that one's good by Clark.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Augustine dishes to Ennis. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Gutteridge. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's Jones on the wing. And that one, good. 24 seconds left in the first. Augustine against Jones. Second shot opportunity. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's the break. Pass to Gutteridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Good on both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in its small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he gets it to go. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the basket by Gordon.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
To the right side. Jones looking for an opening. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
For the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The pass to Fournier. Down low, stolen by Winslow. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Here's Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Now, here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
There's Winslow. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Fultz against Winslow. Outside Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
To the inside, Valanciunas can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Morant finds Winslow. Now Valanciunas. Vucevic defending. It's good. This game is all even.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Pass to Fultz. Now here's Vucevic. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Jackson is doubled. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Here's Morant. He's got 8. Brooks, left side. And it's sent back by Isaac. And here's Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
And how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At one stretch in the opening period, and
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Here's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 12 in the game.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Outside Gordon. Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando leading. To the paint. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant surveying the D. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Fultz, following the score by Memphis. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 12 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Brooks outside. It's tipped. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant with it. Defended now by Fournier. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Fultz finds Gordon. Back to Fultz. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Count that one. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Here's Fultz, and it's in there. Fultz has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Morant against Fultz. Count the basket. Fultz has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooks against Fournier. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got his second basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Fultz with the ball. He's got 10. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Fultz has got 10 points here in the second half.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got the lead, back up to 2 now for Memphis.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Fultz. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's Winslow, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Ennis, Markelle Fultz out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Bamba, and it's Ross in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by Orlando. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for James Ennis, and it's Jonathan Isaac in for Michael Carter-Williams. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Clark. Off with the layup. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now that one from Isaac.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Makes it off the glass. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Out to the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 4. Now Ross dishes it to Fultz. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. And the jam by Ross.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ross kicks to Fultz. Stripped it away. To the middle. Ross with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Now, here's Bamba. A pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Anderson outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Melton. Ross grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. They get it back. Bamba. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Melton. And he lays it straight in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Gordon. Isaac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Isaac's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Anderson against Gordon. Clark inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. Misses in close. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. It's stolen by Jones.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Morant outside. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Ross kicks to Fultz. And the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic.
NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome to 2K Sports. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And stolen by Gordon. Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Sexton for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Drummond. Passes it to Love. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. 6 to shoot. Osman kicks to Love. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Here's Garland. Up top, Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the wing on the left. Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him. 4 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here's Fournier. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
You've got to be able to manipulate the defense in pick and roll. Fournier, nice job there.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Fultz looking around. Vucevic against Drummond. Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Gordon. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Nance.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Here's Sexton. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nance against Gordon. Kicks to Augustine. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Augustine. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
Well, I know he's in his third decade, but DJ Augustine still has a second gear. So dangerous in the open floor.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Terrence Ross. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Ennis in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And Sexton slams it in.
Colin Sexton early in his career has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
And here's Augustine. And Bamba now top of the key. Lays it up off the glass. Bamba's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Thompson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Bamba finds Carter Williams. Ross in the corner. And Ross with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The open look here for Sexton. Tips it up, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Hits out that one from Ennis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Sexton with it. Bamba picks him up. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Kept alive. Tries yet again. Porter with a block. And he's able to get it back. Outside, Sexton. Here's Thompson. And another shot. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's denied. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The Cavaliers trail by 3, and they're running. Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Augustine passes to Ennis. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Porter. Bamba with the block. Porter with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Carter Williams. No points in the game yet for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
That's tipped, but they recover it. Windler, the pass to Garland. Up and in from the low block. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. And it's Vucevic missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Garland. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. Has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just... And...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Fultz, 6 points for him. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Tries from 7. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Gordon.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Garland dishes to Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Garland, the pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 15.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Carter Williams finds Bamba. Back to Carter Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Cleveland leading by 6. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Ross dishes to Vucevic. He kicks to Gordon. All sorts of time, and it's off the back rim. No good. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. The Magic trail by 8. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Gordon goes in. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Garland with it. 17 points in the game. The slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
It's Fournier on the wing. On the wing, Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Garland.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's good on the putback. Nance has got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Here's Sexton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there it is for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Sexton over to help. Fultz finds Ross. Launches it. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Sexton's got 13 points in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Ross passes to Vucevic.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Up against Gordon. Love deciding where to go with it. The tray. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 23.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Sexton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Drummond finds Sexton. No good on the 3. The Magic have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's Sexton. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep. Rebounded by Isaac. And now Orlando on the break. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Osman. The pass to Sexton. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound up.